Hello and welcome. I am Sylvia Hartman, and today I'm going to tell you the extraordinary story how a distraught child sex abuse survivor helped to create a healing method that has changed modern energy and up to now has helped heal 1 million hearts. So our story begins in 2000, when I was a member of a special support forum for the survivors of child sexual abuse. I'm a survivor myself, and I was obviously looking for things to do, but also to apply modern energy methods to this very particular problem. And on this forum, people would message and say that I'm feeling terrible today, I'm having a terrible day, and other people would send messages of support, and say, oh, we hear you, we're with you, we pray for you, that kind of thing. On this particular day, I went to the forum, and the first message I saw was from a person who was clearly at the end of their tether. They didn't know what to do anymore. They just couldn't cope with life anymore, with the addictions, with the endless pain, with the inability to do anything about it, with this overwhelming sense of pointlessness and disappointment in oneself, this tiredness, this absolute, you've just fought and fought and fought, and you just can't go on anymore. And I looked at that and I thought, how can I help you? What can I say to you? What can I say to you on this forum that'll make any kind of difference at all? That isn't a platitude, that isn't a technical instruction about tapping meridian points. This person needs something else. This person needs something else. And as I'm thinking this, and as my desire to do something for this person somehow became near enough overwhelming, my hands went to the keyboard, and in my person I heard, I place my own dear hands on my own broken heart with the exquisite gentleness of holding a small bird, a frozen bird that you found there on your doorstep. And that was a poem, if you want, an evocation, the heart healing prayer. This is what I sent. And the person came back and went, that was so beautiful, thank you so much. You just given me a star in my day. And other people responded as well and said, oh, that's so beautiful. We'd love to hear a spoken version of that. Could you possibly record a spoken version of that? And so I did. I recorded the heart healing prayer, and then I sent it to Ananga Sivia, who added music to it and her own voice as the second voice, because she loved it so much as well. And then we put the MP3 up on the web with further instructions about heart healing. And that is where heart healing came from. How to heal your broken heart. And really, at that time, I hadn't been looking into the heart center, the heart of energy. But there it really came into focus how everything starts with the heart. It's the big super system that holds our whole energy system up. And if you have a broken heart, if you're suffering from a broken heart, then you will have a galaxy of symptoms. So many things will go wrong. It affects everything we do. It affects everything we do. It affects not just how we feel, but it affects how we think. It affects how we act. It affects how effective we can be at all in life if our heart of energy is broken or damaged in some way. Now, the heart healing prayer was such a wonderful thing and so beloved by so many that a past aspect put it into energy EFT to start and end tapping sessions, which previously had been sort of, yeah, we just tap and then nothing. By putting the heart position into the tapping ritual, we created a wonderful thing, and it didn't just stabilize the clients from the get-go right down, and of course the practitioners too, and make everything easier and nicer at the beginning and at the end. What we also found was that putting your hands into the heart center's power field actually activates your healing hands. And that obviously in energy tapping makes all the difference in the world, which is one of the reasons why modern energy tapping is so much more effective. So the heart position then also came into all sorts of other things because it's simply so useful. We started telling people about it as a standalone method, as a real energy remedy of doing this 3 times a day for 3 times 3 days, and just notice the difference. This became general advice for clients who were suffering from panic attacks or fears. It became general advice for not just clients but just everybody. Before you make an important decision, don't freak out. Assume the heart position. A few deep breaths in and out will make all the difference to you. It went further than that even, because of course the energy hands get switched on when we put them into the heart center's energy field. Of course now the heart position also precedes all hands-on healing, the modern energy forms of hands-on healing as well. But then we go even further than that, because of the stabilization and the presence of the energy body when we assume the heart position. We also use it now in Supermind and in the energy symbols and in energy art as well, to get into that space where we are communicating with the energy mind, or where we're switching on our special hands of magic or of art. And it is such a brilliant way to end and begin all sorts of energy endeavors, that this is now being practiced and taught by millions of people. But the most wonderful thing, and this is why I'm here and I'm telling the story, is that I was told today that we had the 1 millionth download of the heart healing meditation. And I thought to myself, oh wow, I wonder, this lady that posted to the forum all those years ago, who felt so helpless and so desperate, she has no idea that she was the catalyst, she was the trigger, she was the person who set this whole thing in motion. And now here we are, 18 years later, and the world is putting their hands on their hearts and finding their strength and finding their love and finding ways to get out of stress and to become happier people. And that was all down to her. And I think that's just such a marvelous thing, and something to really remember if you have moments of doubt and we go through life and you don't even know what good you've done in your life and how many wonderful things you have created. It's just such a wonderful thing, and I am so pleased about that and so proud on so many different levels. And so I'd like to say, across time and space, thank you so much, and I hope you are well. I hope you found love, I hope you found healing, and blessed be, and thank you for our wonderful modern energy heart position.